Hi, I'm Kyle Smith, film critic for the New York Post. The first summer blockbuster I actually liked is here. This one's X-Men First Class. This is an origin story that takes us back to how the characters who wind up being Professor X and Magneto got going and how they got the whole team together on both sides. Magneto's the somewhat evil character, although his anger is entirely justified. As we learned earlier in the series, he was a boy named Eric who was separated from his mother, who was murdered during the Holocaust. And this movie picks up with him getting a little coaching from a Nazi doctor, played improbably, in my opinion, by Kevin Bacon, not the guy I would choose to play a psychopath. A lot of story in this movie and a lot of characters. We go back and forth between Eric and Charles Xavier, who's the American character who grows up in a sort of vast Westchester estate and is much more sympathetic and understanding, sort of a fatherly figure who recruits fellow mutants. As the mutants gather together to get involved in the Cuban Missile Crisis, there's some great action footage there and some great special effects.
If you're using half your concentration to look normal, then you're only half paying attention to whatever else you're doing. Just pointing out something that could save your life. You want society to accept you, but you can't even accept yourself.
The most surprising thing about this film to me is that it was 2 hours and 20 minutes long, because it seemed to go by much faster than that, because there's just so much story happening, characters being introduced and being rapidly worked into things. So really a fresh look to this movie that I appreciate, along with the snappy pace and the great effects. So I'm giving X-Men First Class 3 stars out of 4. I'm Kyle Smith, film critic for the New York Post.
Though I wouldn't call it a war exactly. That suggests both sides stand an equal chance of winning.